Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony G. Talasa. So for this day, we will do the next activity in NetAcad, which is the configuring initial switch setting using the packet tracer. So without further ado, let's get started. So packet tracer configuring initial switch setting. So objective. Part 1. Verify the default switch configuration. Part 2. Configure a basic switch configuration. Part 3. Configure MOTD banner. Part 4. Save configuration file to NVRAM. And Part 5. Configure S2. Background. In this activity, you will perform basic switch configuration. You will secure access to the command line interface and console port using encrypted and plain text password. You will also learn how to configure message for user login into the switch. These banners are also used to warn unauthorized user that access is prohibited. So we go to part 1, verify the default setting configuration. Step 1, enter privilege ESET mode. You can access all switch command from privilege ESET mode. However, because many of the privilege command configure operating parameters, privilege access should be password protected to prevent unauthorized use. The privilege ESET command set include those commands contained in user ESET mode as well as the configure command through which access to the remaining command modes are gained. So we go to letter, click S1 and then CLI tab, press enter. So we go to SL1, then we go to CLI, then press enter. B. Enter privilege ESET mode by entering the enable command. So we need to type enable here. Okay, we are done in step 1. We go to step 2, examine the current switch configuration. Enter the show running config command. So we need to type show running config. config. Okay, so this is the running config. And so we are done in step 2 of part 1. We go to part 2. So create a basic switch configuration. Step 1, assign a name to a switch. To configure parameters on a switch, you may be required to move between various configuration mode. Notice how to prompt change as you navigate through the switch. So we need to type configure terminal here. Configure terminal. Then hostname S1. S1. Then exit. Okay, we are done in step 1. Go to step 2, secure access to the console line. To secure access to the console line, access config mode, set the console password to let me in. So we need to type configure terminal. Then the line console 0. Line console 0. Then the password let me in. Password let me in. Then the login. Then the exit. Then the exit. So we are done to step 2. We go to step 3, verify the console access is secured. Exit privilege mode to verify the console port password is in effect. Excuse me. So we need to type exit here, then press enter, then let me in. Okay, so step 4, secure privilege mode access. Set the enable password to Cisco. This password protect access to privilege mode. Note, the 0 in Cisco is 0, not a capital O. This password will not greet as correct until after you encrypt it in step 8. So we need to type enable here, then configure terminal, then enable password Cisco, enable password Cisco, then exit. Okay, so we go to step 5, verify the privilege mode to access secure. Enter the exit command again to log out the switch. So we need to exit here, then so press enter and you will now be asked for a password. The first password is the console password you configure for line console 0. Enter this password to return to user exec mode. So let me in. So enter the command to access privilege mode. So type enable here. Then password is enter the second password you configure to protect privilege exec mode. Cisco. So verify your configuration by examining the context of the running configuration file. So show running config, config. So this is the enable password Cisco. So this is the line console 0 password. Let me in. So step 6, configure an encrypted password to secure access to privilege mode. So the enable password should be replaced with the newer encrypted secret password using the enable secret command. Set the enable secret password to it's a secret. So type config t, then enable secret, it's a secret. Then we type exit here, exit. So step 7, verify the enable secret password is added to the configuration file. So enter the show running config command again, verify the new enable secret password is configured. Excuse me. So show running config. So this is the enable secret password. It is encrypted. Okay. Okay, we go to step 8. Encrypt the enable and console password. As you notice in step 7, the enable secret password was encrypted, but the enable and console password were still in plain text. We will now encrypt this plain text password using the service password encryption command. So we need to type config here, pid here, then service password encryption, then exit. So we need to run it. Show running config. So this is the password. So it is encrypted. Okay. Then this is another password. It also encrypted. Okay. We are done in step 8. We go to part 3, the configure a MOTD banner. Step 1. Configure a message for a day MOTD banner. The Cisco iOS command set includes a feature that allows you to configure messages that anyone logging onto the switch see. These messages are called Message of the Day or MOTD banner. Enclose the banner text in quotation or use a delimiter different from any character appearing in the MOTD string. So we need to type config t, then banner MOTD. So this is a secure system unauthorized access only. Okay, so we need to exit here. So type show running config to see the banner config. So this is the banner. This is secure system. Okay, so we are done in part 3. We go to part 4. Save configuration file to NVRAM. Step 1. Verify that the configuration is accurate using the show run command. So we done that. Then step 2. Save the configuration file. You have completed the basic configuration of the switch. Now back up the running configuration file to NVRAM to ensure that the changes made are not lost if the system is rebooted or loses power. So we need to type copy running config startup config. Okay, enter. Okay, so we are done. So we are done in part 4. You go to S2, switch to CLI, then go to part 5. Configure S2. So you have completed the configuration on S1. You will now configure S2. If you cannot remember the command, refer to the part 1 to port 2 assistance. Configure S2 with the following parameters. A. Name device S2. So we need to type enable here, then configure terminal, hostname S2, then protect access to the console using the admin password. So we need to type exit here, then go to configure terminal, line console 0, password, let me in, log in, then exit. So we need to run it. Show no exit pala. So let me in, then S2 enable. So configure enable password to Cisco and enable secret. So we need to type enable here, then configure terminal, enable password Cisco, config, exit. So exit here, then okay, just type let me in, then enable, then type the second password, which is the Cisco, then S2, enable secret password. So config T, then enable secret, it's a secret, it's the another password, config, then type exit here, then type exit here. Okay, just type the first password, which is the let me in, then type enable here, then it's a secret, okay. So configure a message to those logging into the switch with the following messages. Okay, messages. So config T, banner MOTD, authorize and vectors will be executed of the law. Okay. Configure. Type exit here. Config T. Service password encryption. So we need to encrypt the plain text here. Then type exit. So show running config. So the password is encrypted. The plain text is encrypted. Plain text password. So this is the banner. Okay. So this is the another password is encrypted too. Then let's go back. Then save the configuration file to avoid loss if the switch is powered down. So we need to type copy running configuration config startup config. Excuse me. Okay. So we are done. So we are done this activity, which is the configuring the initial switch setting. So I hope you understand it. So thank you and goodbye. Bye bye.